Hello world, I'm Rich, and it's Rich's World Beer Tour. Thought I'd just do an update video here. Got a lot of stuff going on, some things have happened, and just wanted to update you. First, I'm gonna have a beer. It's Saturday. Hey, Mark comes into the brewery where I do a couple nights. Mark comes in a bunch, been watching the show, brings me beers. Mark, I appreciate the stuff you bring in, man. Some of it's been really good. Some of it I still got to review. Thought I'd have one here. I'm not going to do an official review, but thought I'd do it. Three Sheeps Brewing, really cool water slides IPA out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. So I thought I'd do that. Got some beer mail, got some bad news. Everybody that's been in the beer tube community, the group of geeks that I'm one of, doing reviews, doing home brews, the whole thing, the craft beer community, we lost someone I've been watching for quite a while, Paul Wicksteed from Down Under. Paul had a great show, Time for Another One, and it's the number 4 and the number 1, Time for Another One. Been watching him for a while. Great tips picked up for brewing, good ideas, good sense of humor, funny guy. Passed away this week. Very unexpected. I found out on Facebook. So that's tough. Guy was about my age, I think. I never really asked him his age, but it's like, okay, start losing people your age. Hits home. So anyways, Paul, it is time for another one. Nice, crisp, hoppy. The word crisp definitely comes to mind on this one. But Paul will be missed. Still got all the videos up on his channel. If you get a chance to check it out, do it. To remember Paul, there's a brewing event, a worldwide brewing event. People are going to be brewing some of the brews that Paul really liked. And Pete and I, Rock and Roll Outlaw Brewing, we're going to join in the fun. So if you're watching this, we're going to be at Pete's place in Shakopee, 1 o'clock Saturday the 12th. I'll put it out on Facebook. I'll put it out on the Rock and Roll Outlaw Brewing Facebook page. If you haven't checked this out on Facebook, please do. It's the and sign, the ampersand, Rock and Roll Outlaw Brewing. We're going to do, I guess, one of Paul's favorites, an old ale, Old Peculiar, or Peculiar one. And I'm also going to bring out some old beers. We have only brewed an old ale one time, and we were still doing kits. This is way back. I think this beer might be 3 years old. We brewed it, we put it in scotch with some Scotch oak and aged it. Now it's about 3 years old. I'm going to bring out some of my bottles. So if you want to try an old ale, we're going to have some. So in honor of Paul, we're going to do a little brewing, and I think we're going to be connected through the worldwide interweb and be able to communicate with everybody. It's going to be a fun time. So if you're local, love you to join us. Bring your brewing kit. Let's get some other batches going. Let's have some fun. Let's drink some beer and toast Paul. So, hey, Mark, thanks for the beer. Nice beer. I got some beer mail this week too, and unexpected. If you guys have ever watched YouTube, Steve, Canadian Sasquatch Brewing down in Houston. You got to check out his channel too. Good brewer. He's got some taste just like me. He's not afraid of a big beer. He likes his stouts. He likes his barley wines. He likes some of the barrel aged things, but some big stouts, some big barley wines, some big things like that. Which, you know, I've got a soft spot in my heart. So I got a beer mail. I got a big box in the mail. Got some commercial stuff. Some of this is going to end up on during stout weeks. The Good, the Bad, and the Unidragon Russian Imperial Stout. Little clown shoes. Got another clown shoes. A fistful of Unidragon. It's a Russian Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels. And I think this is the Texas only version. I think I've got the New York only version, an Illinois only version, and a Minnesota only version. Stout weeks is going to be fun. We got the French Quarter Temptress Imperial Milk Stout, a big one from Lakewood Brewing down in near Nolens. And then we've got Buried Hatchet Stout from Conroe, Texas. Little can of that. I got some nice notes here from Steve. It's nicknamed Black Crack because it's so smooth and drinkable. Packs a silent wallop. I'm ready. So I got some good stuff there. Then I've got some other things. I've never really had mead. So Steve is good with meads and some things that I have never done. So the Hunahila Traditional 2013, a bottle of mead with Texas honey, native honey, corked, ready to go. Distinct South flavor. I'll try something that I've had before. Doc Squatch's Health Tonic that we reviewed for the SJ Pour Challenge this year. This was his challenge beer. Looking forward to that. The Silly Season Braggot. Now the only braggot I've had was the Health Tonic here. So good now, but it can be aged for up to 10 years. The 2015 got some nice notes on there. I got a 2014 Blood Orange Marmalade Mead, 17% ABV. Oh my. And then the Cherry Buster Super Duper overcarbonated, so I gotta watch out for this. It's bring it way down. At least he let me know. Not sure what. Yeah, we'll be enjoying that. And then I've got the Angry Squatch Rye Barley Wine Braggot. I didn't get one of these. I got 4 of them. So, Steve, you did yourself. Guys, the fun of the craft beer community. Boxes show up at your door. That's what, getting back to Paul, that's what made, I don't know, I've never met the guy. He's down 10,000 miles away. You watch a show, you shoot some notes back and forth, you comment on each other's videos, and you get to know people. So it's kind of tough losing someone like that, but this whole craft beer scene, the whole craft beer YouTube community, it's fun to be a part of it. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Just wanted to comment on Paul. If you can join us next weekend for the brew, we'd love to have you join us. Mark, thanks for the beer. Steve, thanks for all the beers, the meads, everything, the braggots. I'm looking forward to the next few years enjoying this stuff. Everybody else, thanks for watching. Cheers, Paul. Time for another one.